is the decision. The crowd will be hoping for their batters to get off to a good start.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game. And there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Bavuma, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Rohit, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Oh, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
And another one. It's raining sixes now.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and had been put away.
End of a huge over. 28 off it. India 28 for 1.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Go for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Misses everything. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. India 40 for 1.
Another massive over of power hitting. Run rate did dip a bit though, although I don't think they'll complain much about this start.
Picks a short ball early. Not the best delivery, but a great shot to put it away.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
That's worth the ticket money alone. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot.
This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Oh, that's hit them at pace. That looked painful. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Time that perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Shamsi, the left arm unorthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the Forest end. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Pant drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. South Africa with a massive shout. Doesn't beat the infield. Eight runs added in that over. India are 62 for 1. Maharaj, the left arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Exquisite back foot shot. That just races away.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Super catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Maharaj shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. No. Terrible shot. Eight runs added there. India 70 for 2.
Another big over. Not as big as the previous overs, but still a formidable one.
Jansen, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. They've gone up here.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Strong enough to lift this straight over the bowler's head for 6.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Oh, that's gone a mile. That could go out of the ground. Get the fielders into the crowd. 2 on the trot.
Took on the short ball, no problems getting it all the way.
And another big one. That's 3 maximums in a row. Good catch in the crowd too.
This is a brilliant show of power batting. Another 6. And the bowling tactics seem to be all wrong at the moment.
End of the over and time for a little more freedom in the field. Maharaj from the south end. Couldn't get it through the field. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
At number 6 for India.
It's going a long way. What a shot.
Hit that so hard. pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Yada goes all the way, massive strike, and that's 2 in a row.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. 6 of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
This is a brilliant show of power batting. Another 6, and the bowling tactics seem to be all wrong at the moment.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
How will the bowler respond?
And caught deep mid-off with a simple catch. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
At number 7 for India.
Loves them there, hooked away, and that'll be a maximum. Oh, and a nice catch by the young lad in the crowd.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Sampson is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. Was quick onto that in the infield.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain. Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Maharaj is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Wow, that's missed the lot. Huge over, 20 runs out of there. India are 141 for 6. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Good shot. A beauty.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Bavuma, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Well, now, that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Yadav has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Perfectly timed.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Nearly gets the edge. Jensen with a great delivery there. Yadav, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6.
Edged. The bowler looks really confident. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. That is quite extraordinary. Yadav, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Yeah, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Great shot through the gap. That's the over. India 176 for 8.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
The left-arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the Forest end. Massive outside edge. Good pick up, big chance. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Nine down now. The bowlers have nearly completed the job. The openers out in the field will be getting themselves ready for batting. It shouldn't be long before this innings ends.
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Whacked away.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff. The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. India are 187 for 9. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. That's gone. Nice, simple catch. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Here we go. First ball.
Edged, unplayable. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Edge, but it drops safely. The bowler looks really confident. Power and precision in that shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
End of the over. South Africa are 7 for none. The right arm fast bowler is coming